So tonight I attended the Co-Focus Body Doubling Space, and I kept it pretty low impact. I didn't do much. It was storming. I was listening to my music, just enjoying myself, and I explain what I'm doing in this part later in the video.
The thunder scared the fuck out of me. It sounded like the garage door, but it sounded like someone crashed into the garage door with an 18-wheeler. And I had my headphones on. So it double scared the fuck out of me. I really want a bullet journal, but I feel like I need to like graduate to it because I don't know. I literally might have one next week. We never know.
But what I do need to know is how I'm supposed to step into my Bujo era and I can't trace a circle. I was basically trying to make a chart so I could write down my creative passions, all cute and stuff, but I ended up making a digital chart later.
You know how like at the beginning of the session you asked what our passions are? I have so many, and I was like, let me write them down. So I literally spent this time writing down my passions.
Ariel, would you be down to read your passions to me?
Black queer companionship, architectural photography and landscape photography, creative writing, audiovisual production, eating but not cooking, music, music, binge watching, media commentary and critique, ancestor veneration, hoodoo devotion, tarot astrology, and tattooing as a practice of bodily autonomy. So yeah.
Yes.
At this point, it's much later in the night. I don't know what led me here, but I started looking at my astrocartography map because I haven't looked at mine in years. And then it was getting so juicy, I had to go to the table, okay? And of course, the typical dance break. I don't even remember what song I was listening to at this point. I'm looking at my astrocartography map, chart, whatever you want to call it. And I haven't looked at it in years. It was on the wrong month. Literally everything else is correct. Now I gotta process some whole new information. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait. Like I mentioned earlier, I decided on a digital layout for my creative passions. And I'm gonna just keep playing around with this and just stuff like this because I really love an organized notebook. And I don't know if my Bujo era is ready for me. I'm ending my night by playing Sims per usual. I have new residents. And their house is my dream home. It's so beautiful. It's my fave. And I'm also going to read Clay's Arc by Octavia E. Butler. That's been my nighttime, part of my nighttime routine as of recently. So it's the next day. I'm finna join the Co-Focus space in a few minutes. And I think I'm going to start off with something low impact, which will be like coloring in the little clouds I printed off yesterday and writing my creative passions in each cloud. And then I might rewrite the music list that I've been working on because at this point I'll have like 2 pages, but I still haven't like completed 1 page because I just don't like how I'm writing it. Like, let me show y'all this. So like I have the artist and the song title, but this just looks, I like how this looks, but I hate that I put it at the top. I'm like, it's so petty. It's so petty. So in tonight's Co-Focus session, I did what I said earlier, writing my creative passions in the clouds and coloring them. Something very low impact, but fun and cute. And then I hung it on my wall just so I could remember and remind myself of how diverse I am, how multifaceted I am, how creative I am, how smart I am. And then I had to take a sweet potato pie break because I ain't had no snacks. I've been slacking on my snacking, for real. So then I returned to looking at my astrocartography map because remember when I was looking at it the first time, I had the wrong month in. So I'm looking at it today. All the information is correct, but I was taking notes. I don't know where the mistake that came in, but it was like I was reading information about my sun line, but on the map, I was looking at my Venus line and didn't realize it. And so like, again, I'm just processing the wrong information to a certain extent. And so I just took that as a sign of me to step back. Maybe it's not time for me to learn about my astrocartography. Or maybe I just need to seek a different source because clearly something's not clicking with me right now. But it's okay. Ended my night watching Gossip Girl and eating
It's a chicken salad.